everyone's JackelWolf back in Sky Factory 3 with another 5 minutes. That's how I did it. This episode we are going to focus on my personal favorite thing to build in Minecraft, and that is a mob dropper. Now, there are a number of different ways of grinding mobs. Early on Sky Factory, I find the mob droppers very successful. What you're going to need is a fan, a mob fan, which is 4 stone slabs, 4 iron ingots, and a piece of redstone. Now, my particular version is going to require 4 of these. I've already got those pre-built. To turn them on and off, you're going to need a lever, which is vanilla Minecraft, which is 1 cobblestone and 1 stick. So like I said before, I've done a lot of pre-build on this one because it is it's quite a big build to do one of these properly, and there's a number of different ways of doing this. I've built a 15 by 15 room, so I start with a 3 by 3 in the floor, which is going to be a hole that the mobs drop down. There's 5 blocks to the edge of the wall, 1 block on the edge, and then I've got a ramp to go all the way around so I can get to the switch to turn these on and off without having to come into this building. To drop the fan, you need to be, the fan will face you when you drop it, so just be careful when you plop it down. Now I am going to put this lever in here. I'm going to turn it on. Now these torches will actually slow me down as I get blown. For some reason, I don't know why torches do that. It seems a little odd, so I'm just going to break those, come in, and it will blow me far enough to fall into this hole. If it wasn't for the half slabs, I probably wouldn't go much further than this spot right here. Now, right now, this is just a basic fan. There are no upgrades on it. In the future, we will upgrade them by using a widener. This particular mob spawner, the up and down and the distance don't make much difference unless I was to widen this out, but I find this generates enough mobs and kills them quite quickly even without the upgrades. That is not even really necessary, but it is something we will do in the future. Now you can see here I've dropped all my inventory already because this part here does require me to kill myself. There's a couple of different ways of getting down there to start a platform for these to land on. I actually prefer this way. I find it's super simple to get down, and then I just call them up. But you got to be a little bit careful. This is actually very similar to that first episode with the void hack to help you if you want it to start down low rather than up high. But I'm just going to inch off the edge here. I don't want to come out at an angle. Otherwise, when I call them up, I'm going to hit my head on the ceiling rather than come through that hole. So now I've spawned back out here. I'm just going to run. Now, again, there's a number of ways to get back down there. I like the little water bucket level, and I'm going to call them up with the gravel. And this is death screen's kind of annoying, so I am going to turn off that waypoint. I'm going to remove it. Now I'm just going to put that down there, give it a second, and I'm just going to follow it down. I'm just going to ride this all the way down. You can see my death platform down there with the gravestone. You just want to ride this down, stay on top, stay in the middle, and there we go. So I'm gonna, they had nothing on me, so nothing's popping up. I'm just gonna call them straight up, and that hole should be right above there. You can't even really see it from this distance, but we're just gonna call them straight up. And this is just to get us back up, back to our stuff. We will dig down, build our whole, our dropper, I don't know, pit as we go down. Now we will build down. You probably want to go at least 40 levels. We'll kill the majority of mobs. Spiders do have a tendency to accidentally grab onto the wall on the way down sometimes. Endermen will sometimes land with half a health. We will put spikes down at the bottom, but that will be next episode because we are out of time for this. So this is going to end up being a 2-parter. So this is step 1, 15 by 15, 4 mob fans. Once this is all turned off, all these lights are out, mobs will spawn in here. They'll walk into the fans, and the fans will push them into this hole. So that's it for this episode. I will see you guys next time, and we will finish this mob spawner. So that's been my 5 minutes. That's how I did it, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.